Tired of not knowing how to play? Wish you could play like this? Do you want to stay off the ground?
Yes.
We'll pick up the phone and dial 1-800-DEFENSE. Hi, I'm Mike, and my instructional video that I'm selling will show beginners how to defend the ball.
Our goal motor skill is to accomplish a basic defensive stance that can be applied to a game situation. In order to get to our desired skill level, we must begin with lower level skills. Once these lower level skills are achieved, you can move up to the next skill level. Before beginning a skill level, you must be able to identify the critical and flexible factors that are required to accomplish the desired motor skill. Critical factors for our motor skill are bent knees, feet shoulder width apart, and your trunk position should be upright. Flexible factors that pertain to your style would be foot position as well as arm position in the air. Now that we have identified our critical and flexible factors, we can begin working toward our basic defensive stance that can be applied to a game situation, which is considered a 4D motor skill according to Gentile's taxonomy. Beginning with skill level 1A, you will start with a basic defensive stance. In order to do this, you need to begin with feet shoulders width apart, knees bent, and your trunk position should be upright. Once you have accomplished this basic stance, you can move to another level of difficulty, which involves the basic stance with arms. Here you can put your arms up in the air with your palms facing out. Once you have accomplished your basic stance with arms, you can move to another level of difficulty within skill level 1A, which is the basic stance, arms up, and here you will move your arms in different positions as if you are in a game situation. Once completing skill level 1A and the different levels of difficulty, you can move on to skill level 4B. Here we will incorporate arms in the air following the object. So you will keep your same defensive stance, but now try to mirror the ball in the opponent's hand. Next level of difficulty, which is trying to hit the ball out of the opponent's hand or steal the ball. Here you keep the same basic defensive stance, but now you will practice tapping the ball out of the hand of the opponent. You can move on to the next, which you will keep the same basic defensive stance, but now try to put one arm up trying to block the ball or mirror the ball, and the other arm tries to tap the ball out of the opponent's hand when able to do so. Once skill level 4B is accomplished, you can move on to skill level 4C. Here, body transport is incorporated. You will keep your basic defensive stance while shuffling across the court. While doing so, you must make sure you keep your feet apart and do not let your heels touch at all. For this level of difficulty, we will not be using arms. The next level of difficulty, where you will keep your same basic stance while shuffling diagonally across the court. And remember, depending on the direction you're going, do not let the back leg cross the midline while shuffling. Here you will also be sure to keep your arms up in the air, moving around as if you are trying to block the ball. The next level of difficulty is the basic stance with shuffling in all directions while incorporating arms up in the air. Here you are switching directions within the same movement. You will also need to be sure to move arms so you can block the ball. The key here is staying ahead of your opponent. Once completing our 3 simpler skills, we can move on to our ultimate goal, which is a 4D motor skill. Here we will keep the same basic defensive stance while shuffling and keeping the arms up trying to block the ball. The main goal for the first level of difficulty is to prevent the offensive player from making a pass or shooting the ball. In doing so, you must keep one hand up and one to the side. Once you're able to accomplish this level of difficulty, you can move on to the next, which involves stilling. In doing this, you must keep the defensive stance, using your arms trying to tap the ball out of the opponent's hand. While doing this, you must also be able to shuffle. The next level of difficulty incorporates both stilling and blocking. Here you must keep the defensive stance while using one arm to block the ball or follow the ball with the hand, and try to use the other hand to tap the ball out of the opponent's hand when you have the chance.